years, I'm known as the strongest jump roper in the world. Recently, I got that Guinness Book of World Records in Japan. I need you to stand on that, sir. Okay, face this way. Yeah. All right. Hang right there.
Did he prepare you for this?
Let me pick you up here, over your legs. Sit on my shoulders.
I don't think I'm right.
Cross your legs here. Put your hands under my chin.
I mean, you didn't practice.
Like this, like this, like this, like this. Grip like this. No, like this. See how my hand is?
I can't do it. Take a fist.
Like, you know, like this. See how your hands, my hands here, fingers?
I can't. Sorry.
You can't? All right, grab your hand. Anywhere you can hold it tight. Underneath my chin, though. Hold my chin tight. Keep your legs tight. Squeeze, squeeze. I can tell you're a little nervous that you keep your back straight. Keep it tight, keep it tight. Keep your legs tight. You'll be okay. Hold it tight, hold it tight. Hold it tight, tight, tight.
This could go so wrong.
Tight with your hands,
I know.
tight with your legs. Squeeze, squeeze my hand. Good, right there, you got it. Good job. Now this next trick I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a couple of young ladies here. You two come up here right quick.
Oh, no, yours is going. I'm going.
He said two.
Seriously?
Hold this. You go over here and hold this.
You're like, I could do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now turn the rope, let it hit the ground. All right, turn it, let it hit the ground. Now the kids in the country do this with double dutch, but it takes a real good turner. And sometimes you have to, if you don't have time to train the turners, you gotta make do with the skills that you have. So we're gonna do this just on the long rope, but remember that a lot of the kids do this with double dutch, the same trick. You won't see too many adults do this trick over 30 because it hurts the wrist and it hurts the back. Now, I just had a birthday 2 days ago on June the 16th. I am 57 years old. Oh. In 2005, I was the oldest American to fight in the Olympic trials for judo at 55 years old. Congratulations. Everybody was 37 years old and younger in the competition. So, I prove that age is not so big of an issue. Just keep working out, and I think you guys go a long time.
Keep laughing.
Now, every time I tell people I'm 57, there's always somebody in the audience go, "You were living with my dad, you little rascal, you." That's what she told me yesterday. All right? Good. Speed it up on me, When I was a kid, I learned how to play saxophone, and when I was jumping rope in high school, my high school coach made us jump rope to stay in shape for basketball. So I had to make jumping rope more interesting. So I learned how to do a lot of crazy stuff while jumping rope. This is one of the things. I'm down here at Brea College, having fun with all my friends. I got the massage blues. Yeah, hold it and knee up. These turners are real good. They can train this. Right here, let's stop. All right, now just hold it even all the way across. Knee up. I lose about 10 pounds every show, maybe about 5 to 10. So I have to keep my weight down. I'm gonna fight in the nationals maybe in July for sumo. I'm one of the top sumo wrestlers in the United States. 2005, I was number 6 in the whole world for amateur sumo. Sumo is one of those sports where you get down and then you come up and you push people out of bounds, or you pick them up, toss them out of the circle. Anything touches the ground other than the soles of your feet, you lose. And it's a Japanese art, goes way back over 3,000 years. In the old days, they used to fight to the death, to settle any kind of disputes between the different tribes. But now, we're more civilized. But this is called the skier's jump. What I'm doing is I jump from side to side over the rope while jumping rope. You won't see too many people do this, especially over 30. My knees are kind of on their way out. My back is on its way out. I got degenerating disc problems, sleep apnea. I sleep with a mask every night. So there's a lot of issues that I have, but if I didn't work out the way I work out, I'd be in some serious trouble. I was telling one of the young ladies today, I got to keep my weight down because the sleep apnea and a lot of other stuff is affected if I don't keep it down. So some of you have some issues like I do, from diabetes to whatever. If you work out, I know for a fact it will alleviate a lot of those issues. So if nothing else from this presentation, pick up the message that you have to keep moving. Just like they were saying in the massage class, people were standing in the massage class when the instructor was talking to them this morning in the Essalon class, and people couldn't stand still. They was moving. All while she was talking, they had a little move, a little groove, So I'm trying to encourage you to keep moving, all right? This is the skier's jump. We're gonna make Shaq and Kobe jealous, but not Michael Jordan, because he jumps a little higher. All right, let's bring it up just a little bit. You'll never see anybody do this stuff like this again. You may see people do it without the rope, but not with the rope. I'm not even sure I should do it anymore. Now this next trick is for all you martial arts or karate fans. This is a real chain. It's not like all-star wrestling where it might be fake. Hold this, sir. 6 pounds, right? When I first learned how to handle this chain, it slipped out of my hand at elementary school. It flew up in the ceiling, broke a whole bunch of lights. The kids in the 5th grade, 6th grade, they started clapping and yelling because they thought I did it on purpose. They're going, the teachers were going, whew. So now I wrap it around my hand to make sure it doesn't get away from me. This is called wushu for all you karate fans, kung fu.
Yeah!
This next trick is a little bit of speed, and the kids in the country do double unders, maybe 800, and the world record for double unders is 10,000 by a Japanese guy named Suzuki. He was 45 years old, did 10,000 double unders in a row. It took him about an hour, non-stop doubles, just I'm not going to do 10,000. It's just going to be a few. He was a lightweight anyway. But anyway, this is just regular jumping, a little bit of speed. Got crisscrosses, jumping jacks, a little bit of dance steps. Run in place again. Now doubles to a side swing.
Yeah. Incredible. Clap your hands, clap your hands.
A little bit of something called karate. my face. Now, if you're in Hawaii,
Okay, I'm coming. Just a minute. I'm just gonna finish this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay. Yay.
Watch this is good. I'm gonna do a cupping, just cupping. Did that one time, left a hickey on my head. Try to explain that to you, that's ass.
Wait till they get the knives out.
Here we go, watch that. All right, okay, don't clap. Well, y'all already clapped. This is great. This is what I take with me on airplane flights to get some sleep.
This is
I let him go through Air Force. Here we go. Now. Oh yeah. Oh. This takes a lot of practice. All right, but I'm going to do this for y'all tonight, okay? This makes me really nervous. Now watch. Now I am a professional. You do not want to try this at home, but I'm going to attempt to juggle these knives while wearing this bandana on my head. What? You didn't think? I got ADD. I'm not stupid. There's a difference. All right, watch this.
before he stands up.
Your creation of the World of Massage Festival has joined the past, the present, and the future of massage therapy. The World of Massage Therapy is forever grateful for your foresight, tenacity, and we hereby present this award to you with much love and affection, June 19, 2000. And now, the first one is Stephen Halpern. And I only have this to say. Stephen Halpern's music is what we play in our massage therapy room. When I do massage, which is very seldom anymore, but we played it until I almost wore them out anyway.
It's an honor to be here, an honor to be the recipient of this award. I'd like to thank everyone. Incredible keynote, very sobering. Many years ago, actually 1969, I had an experience in which I started hearing music that didn't sound anything like the music that I had been playing, which was jazz, rock, rhythm and blues. And when I played it, I felt very calm, and the people who listened to it felt very calm and peaceful. And when I got my first massage, which was shortly thereafter, the massage therapist played some rousing classical music that was exactly what I didn't want to hear, because I wanted to experience a therapeutic relaxational massage. And he said, if you've got something better, why don't you record it? So I did, and that's part of how I began to be a musical massage soundtrack. And over the years, the very first demographic, the groups that supported me early on were the massage therapists. So I want to acknowledge all of you and everyone else. And it's been an honor. When I first spoke at the AMTA as a keynote in 1990, I was getting ready to give a whole spiel on why music can be so healing. I was told as I walked on stage, don't tell us that, we all know that already. So I'll cut my remarks very short today, is that we already use your music. Some music, as we know, is more appropriate for massage than others. I encourage you, not just for your clients, but for yourselves, to give yourself the time to really honor the music, honor your experience. And as we've heard, not just massage and not just vitamins and supplements and some of the other things, there have been attempts to outlaw music as a meditation, healing art. So the sentiment that was mentioned early on, it's amazing what we take for granted that may be taken away. So I encourage you to visit me at stephenhalpern.com. I'll be around at the end of the program, and I know we have to move quickly, so I will turn it back on to the next introduction person. Thank you. See you later. God bless.
And now, Julie Calvert.
I'd like to present the next award to Julia Hayes.
Present that to you. Good evening, everyone. It's my honor and privilege to be here, standing here. If I can speak enough. I lost my voice a few days ago, and I'm hoping I can share a few comments with you. Thank you, Mike and Cindy, and the honor of my inductees, past, present, and future. It is a gift from God when you know you are facilitating His will in your life. She was only 3 years old and knew that she had to be in the water somehow for the rest of her life. It started by being taught to swim by the United States Olympic coach, Mr. Stan Tinkham. A love and a draw of being in the water was a natural for her. Later came swimming competitively from age 5 through those college years, with many accomplishments, medals, and awards. Then came many years of coaching and facilitating aquatics in any way around the country, including swimming and safety. Volunteerism was needed by national agencies and organizations. Various companies and board meetings were well attended by her. Years of training, all those years led her to this. Aquatic rehabilitation, due to a back surgery, introduced this person into the water from the traditional horizontal sense of swimming to a vertical position that only aquatic therapy can provide. In this, she learned many new aquatic exercise movements. In the 80s, she found that water actually could heal people. It was then when her spirit was nudged by training as an exercise physiologist into the wonderful world of massage therapy. Never did she know that she could actually touch people in such a profound way. However, the water was missing. So by adding the medium of water to touch clients, a wonderful, profound thing happened. God's will for her life was actualized. She could touch and heal others only through the Master's hands. Her life seemed to be complete. She had volunteered in Atlanta at the U.S. Olympic Games. In 1968, taught 2 Olympic swimmers on the United States team, provided daily classes of infant swimming and exercise at the World Expo in 1984. She had taught, competed in the Masters Nationals and at various state games across the country. She even offered continuing education to massage therapists across this country. With all these things, why wasn't she fulfilled? She finally realized that the combination of the land massage work with water hands-on work that only aquatics could give produced that yin-yang effect that showed her what her life was exactly meant to do. You see, for people who only see water as drinking cereal or something wonderful to bathe in, is a true lesson from God, that it would be allowed for her to instruct people all across this world. For this, I am truly blessed. Thank you. I'm honored. I'll see you next year in North Carolina.
Our next speaker, James Wozolowski.
First of all, I'd like to reiterate the recognition due to Mike and Cindy. It's an amazing, when you change a paradigm and you honor your colleagues, it's an amazing accomplishment. I have the privilege and honor to recognize Bob King. I knew Bob as probably when I came into the ANTA National, Bob and Elliot Green were great role models and leaders of the industry, former owner of the Chicago School of Massage, great humanitarian. I could list a list of things a mile long, so I think there's no greater honor than to know Bob King. So I'm kind of sad that accepting his award is Francis Salvato, and just want to congratulate Bob King.
Hello. Bob sends his regrets that he couldn't be with us here this evening. He asked me to keep it short and sweet and let you know that he's honored and delighted to be recognized by his peers. Thank you.
And the next one would be Sudhavi Linda Kramer with Thai Yoga Vedic Conservatory. I'll let her do the
Thank you. I'm so honored to be here. A long time ago, way before any of us were here, the yoga teachers or yogis were like gypsies. And they would go from village to village, and they would massage, only we didn't call it massage in those days, but they would touch the people. They would prescribe some asanas, yoga asanas, or what we call Thai asanas in this particular realm today. They would prescribe some herbs. They'd certainly be taxed and outlawed and kicked out, I'm sure. Could still happen, sadly. Their job was, they were healers. And what happens in the America tradition is that we take what we like. People weren't really aware of what yoga was until some beautiful model, I guess it was Christy Turlington, was in an exotic pose on the cover of like Time magazine. My dad finally said to me, "Oh, that's what you do." And it became okay. It was like my daughter, the yoga teacher. So, it's really wonderful to see it all come together, because I'm sure that you have this in what we call the history of massage, where things are separated. Well, it's like the healing arts, and Mike's intention of bringing yoga in was that it was part of the healing arts, and he didn't want to see that separation. And that's what we do. Okay, I'm just going to do yoga asana, I'm just going to do meditation, or whatever it is. Well, it's like the B vitamins. If any one of you know anything about the B vitamins, they're much more powerful taken together. And so I'm just so very honored to be the person to represent that. And I, of course, fell in love with Thai body work and never thought that would happen. It was never my intention. But part of every Thai yoga class, bodywork class, in Thailand, if you go study it, you have to meditate. It's not an option. They're going to kick you out of the school. You're going to do a nice hour, hour and a half of yoga. And I loved hearing two previous people tonight say the God word. Because anyone who's involved with profound healing and seeing profound changes know that we're the instruments. We are just instruments. And the more you do it, the more amazed you are at that privilege to touch people. You can touch people in many, many ways. And so in Thailand, people are meditating, doing yoga, honoring Jivaka Kumara, who was the father of Ayurvedic medicine in Thailand, and they honor him every single morning, and it's such a privilege to see that. And so they have honored him with their altars, they have meditated, they have prayed before they ever touch anybody. Because what I tell all my students is that to really be a good Thai yoga bodywork practitioner, if you do not meditate, if you're not at peace, how can you transmit that to somebody else? You can't. So I'm really grateful to live in a world where it's included as part of the healing arts. And long before I was involved in that, I was involved in yoga and Vedic studies. I was really blessed to receive direct initiation from His Holiness Sri Swami Satchidananda. And I won't bore you with all my yoga credentials and all of that stuff, because really it's just about God. And being good, doing good, loving others, serving others, okay? You can read hundreds of books, but I'm going to tell you that that's what it all comes down to. And we've all chosen to do that, and I'm so honored to be here. And I have a list of thank yous that are so long. And when it comes, of course, to Vedic Thai body work, I have to honor my teacher, Michael Buck, who is the founding director of the Vedic Conservatory. And I'm certified by Michael to share this beautiful art with you. And I'm teaching this weekend, and I'm blessed to have beautiful, receptive students. And he was a past recipient as well. And I have to honor my parents, and I'm just so thankful to live in a world where it's possible. And I really loved your opening speech, because we want to keep it possible. Yogis, our job is to, we're a little radical. We wake people up. And if you've ever woken up somebody when they're sleepy, they're a little bit grumpy. But it's what we do. Thank you so much. Om Shanti. Goodbye.
Next, I'd like to honor Claire Marie Miller.
Wow. What can I say? Thank you. I mean, it's incredible to do this work. And I had no clue. I had no clue I was really going to get this. It was like a big surprise, and thank you for that. Thank you for the students up there cheering and my teachers who've come to support me. Thank you to Rick Rosen, because he gave me my first job, teaching pregnancy massage and reflexology. It's just what I love to do. Who knew it would grow? I had no clue. Somebody told me it was a method one day. It's really cool. We're teaching in a yurt. I was bringing pregnant women up through the mud. We did it. And it was really good. And it was a lot of fun. And all the small schools that I've taught at with the individual owners have been like going into families. And I hope we don't lose that. I'm watching it. I'm really sad. And it's scary. So thank you for your speech. I really learned a lot. And I really want to preserve this work because it's incredible. It's what we love to do. I get to go to births, get to hang out with pregnant women, watch babies coming in, rub feet. I want to do this till I leave the planet. And I want to do it with all of you because it's been fun and I want to continue it. Thank you for the time.
Our next Hall of Fame inductee is Karen Rayfinger. Graduated. Congratulations.
Aloha. Aloha. Let's try that again. Aloha. Aloha. Better, much better. Aloha is the most sacred and powerful word in the Hawaiian language. It means the breath of God, Creator, is in our presence. God gave us the breath of life. Now it's up to us to breathe it. How much breath do you want to breathe now? All of it? Some of it? We're in the free will zone here. How much do you want to breathe? It's up to you. I started late in life in integrated body work. I had craniosacral, polarity therapy, deep tissue, Swedish massage, aromatherapy, crystal therapy, you name it. I had it, but something was missing. And when I met Hawaiian Healing Arts and Lomi, I realized we were more than just muscles and bones. We were something else. We were everything else. The Hawaiian Healing Arts changed my life and a lot of the people's lives that I know. And maybe some of you here this weekend have had a little bit of that experience of something shifting within you. Lomi in the Western world is massage. In old Hawaii, it was a way of life. It was practiced every day. It was a lifestyle. So I look at Lomi as meaning, shifting, changing, breaking into little pieces, our bodies marinating in wellness and that breath of life. The God presence, the goddess presence in each one of us. In the realm of true healing, There's no such thing as time and space. There's no past, present, or future. There's only the present moment. There's only now. This is what we have. And in the present moment is where the miracles happen. It's where the powers of the universe and the powers of the human body come together to create those miracles and to create change in our lives. If we have the focus, we hold that focus, and if we believe it is so. So how much of a miracle do you want to believe? That your body can change and shift into wellness. Again, it's up to you, it's our choice. How much we want to heal. It's an honor and a grace to receive this award from World Massage Festival. In the name of all the ancestors, past, present, and future, those that have come before us, those who are here now, and those who will be in the future, this dimension and all dimensions, they all support us. I give great thanks and honor to Auntie Margaret Machado for starting the movement of Hawaiian healing arts in the Western world. Thank you, Mike. It's an honor. Mahalo and aloha.
I just wanted to also acknowledge Auntie Margaret Machado. I met her in Hawaii, where Robert Calvert and I moved and created Massage Magazine. And I met Auntie Margaret, and she came to our house where we started the magazine, and she gave a Hawaiian blessing as the opening to the massage world with the magazine. And that's where I first learned about aloha and about love and compassion that Auntie Margaret gave to everyone and through her teachings of Lomi Lomi. And then Auntie Margaret was invited by us to the first Anatriptic Arts Expo of all of the leaders in their style of massage and bodywork. And Auntie Margaret came with her husband, Uncle Dan. So she introduced again Lomi Lomi to the world. And she always seems to show up, whether she was alive or passed on, to bless the openings of massage events, conventions, schools, whatever is opening in the massage field. She's always there to bless it. So I want to honor her and say mahalo to Auntie for all that she's done, to take it out of a custom that they did not want to take it out to the world. They wanted to keep it secret. And she said, no. What if all of the elders die? Who's going to pass Lomi Lomi on? And for her as a woman to do this was very brave, and she didn't give up. So I'd like to also acknowledge her today. Thank you.
And the next inductee into the Massage Therapy Hall of Fame is Rick Rosen. Rick is the founder and co-director of Body Therapy Institute. He's the founding chairman of the North Carolina Board of Massage Therapy and Bodywork. Massage and Bodywork Therapy. First executive director of the FSMTB and the executive director for the Alliance for Massage Therapy Education. Rick?
Hi, everyone. Hey, Stephen. Time is amazing. It was about 20 years ago that I last saw Stephen. Saw him walking in today. It's like time is like an accordion, back and forth. So it's great to see you. It's great to see all my colleagues here, Paul, who I also haven't seen in about 20 or so years. So I've had the tremendous privilege to work in this field for the last 32 years. Came into it in my mid-20s. And through this time, I've had the great good fortune to be of service, to the clients that I treated for many, many years, to be able to see where there were needs on the individual level, on the group level, on the collective level, and have ideas. My friends, my colleagues know me as a person of ideas, a person who's willing to put himself out on a limb, sit in the hot seat. And fortunately, some good things have come from all of it. Being able to start the first school of massage therapy in the Carolinas in the early 80s. Being a charter member of the AMTA, North Carolina chapter, in the early 80s. Helping to get a bill passed to license massage therapy in North Carolina and serving on that board. Taking it to the collective level, creating an organization that linked up all of the state boards in the country. And the newest project, and for me really the dearest to my heart, is Alliance for Massage Therapy Education. Connecting up school owners, school administrators, teachers in schools, and continuing education providers for the first time. So we just came, 2 weeks ago, we had our inaugural conference in Park City, Utah, and it was a stunning event, not just because of how many people were there, but who was there, and the attention with which they gathered. So, mention has been made of Auntie Margaret and the spirit of aloha. Pua Gillespie, who was a longtime student and now teacher of Lomi Lomi, brought blessings from Auntie Margaret to our meeting as well. So, Pua reminded us that our efforts will come to naught unless we really bring that spirit of love and unconditional positive regard and respect, whether we're working with people on an individual basis or whether we're in committee work, working with organizations. She has given me a tremendous amount of support over the years, and every time I come home and say, "Sweetie, there's another thing that I want to do." She rolls her eyes, she takes a deep breath and says, "Yep, I know." So without her love and her support, as well as the support from the staff and the faculty at the Body Therapy Institute, the school that I've owned and directed for 28 years now, I would not be able to do these projects. Some people have projects, some people have hobbies like golf or gardening or things like that. I seem to have a predisposition to organizational startups. It's where I'm able to put my ideas to work and to make the massage therapy field into, hopefully one day, a full profession. I'm honored. Thank you.
The next award will go to Carol Osborne. Accepting for Carol will be Tammy Mori.
Carol is sorry that she could not be with you, but she asked me to share these comments. I wish I had been able to personally receive this, to look out at all of you, and thank you for being here to recognize the inductees. This award will remind me of my loving family, my gifted teachers, my trusting clients, my open-faced students, my inquisitive readers, my talented collaborators, and our profession's dedicated leaders. Without the synergy of all, I could not have evolved my vocation and my career to the gratifying level that I have. I received this award with special gratitude to my sweet mother, whose heart continually taught me how to touch with purpose and compassion. Thank you.
As the world massage historian, I get to announce those not attending today and those that have passed on. Ben Benjamin, Elliot Green, Joe Lieberman, and Carol Osborne were unable to attend this evening, but they sent lovely notes of encouragement to all the attendees. As historian today, I would also like to honor Hawayo Takata, who is being recognized for Reiki. Reiki is a Japanese technique for stress reduction and relaxation that also promotes healing. It is administered by laying on hands, can easily be learned by anyone. Reiki means universal life force energy. Madame Takata was born in 1900 on the island of Kauai, Hawaii. Her parents were Japanese immigrants. She married the bookkeeper of the plantation where she was employed, eventually having 2 daughters. Her husband died at a young age, leaving Mrs. Takata to raise her 2 children alone. In order to provide for her family, she had to work very hard with very little rest, as all women do, right? After 5 years, she developed severe abdominal pain, a lung condition, and a nervous breakdown. Her parents returned to Japan and she joined them, hoping she could receive help for her poor health. She entered a hospital where it was found that she also had a tumor, gallstones, and emphysema. She rested for several weeks in order to prepare for the operation. But just before surgery was to take place, she heard a voice inside that said, "The operation is not necessary." The doctor knew of Dr. Hayashi's Reiki clinic and told her about it. She decided to give it a try. At the Reiki clinic, 2 practitioners would work on her daily. The heat from their hands was so powerful and so strong that she was convinced they were using some kind of equipment. She continued to receive daily treatments and got progressively better. In 4 months, she was completely healed. She was so impressed with the results that she wanted to learn Reiki herself. She finally convinced Dr. Hayashi to teach her this technique, and in 1936, Mrs. Takata received her first degree in Reiki. After working with Dr. Hayashi for 1 year, she then received her second degree in Reiki. Mrs. Takata returned to Hawaii in 1937. She was soon followed by Dr. Hayashi, who came to help establish Reiki in Hawaii. In the winter of 1938, Dr. Hayashi initiated Madame Takata as a Reiki master. She was the 13th and last Reiki master Dr. Hayashi initiated. Between 1970 and her death in 1980, Mrs. Takata initiated 22 Reiki masters. So I would like to honor her today.
Got a handful here. So we're going to exchange glasses. The World Massage Festival Loyalty Awards. Before I give these out, I'm just going to kind of ad-lib something. I've been going to the AMTA convention since 1989, never have missed a year. I've been going to the FSMTA convention for every single year, non-stop, since being a student in this industry. And usually you have a board of directors and you have perhaps 100 staff people to manage a convention, sometimes near this size. So the World Massage Festival Loyalty Awards, I'm shocked that Mike and Cindy and a small staff of people can even think about. I don't think they sleep because I can't imagine them thinking about handling such an awesome group. So it's an honor and privilege to give the awards to, and you can come up here, Darcy Niebar. Darcy was gracious enough to pick me up from the airport. Hard-working. I'm going to bring one. Okay, I'll bring everybody up. Might call me the ultimate travel warrior, but I think that the energy that he puts into this thing, I don't do near what he does. So Mike Hinkle. Oh, it's his son, Mike Jr. Is Mike here? He's probably working. And Sean Brinza. Sean? Congratulations. I guess we have some vendors that have been loyal the last all 4 years of this, and so the first one for the Sacro Wedgie, and Cindy. Is Cindy here? Also, lost my little script here. For Bamboo Fusion, anybody represent? And Earth Angel Oils. Four years they've been here, and next year will be free to these people. Congratulations. There's one person we're going to keep up here, Darcy. Since I've lost the script here, I believe that it said the Presidential Service Award. Like I said, I can't even imagine this small staff doing such an incredible job. I'm glad that I'm not on this staff. So I'm going to turn it over to Mike, and I think he's going to say a couple of words.
I just want to talk about this award. Any massage therapist, anyone who does volunteer service in any way, shape, or form can file at the World Massage Festival as a for this Presidential Service Award. So it doesn't matter whether it's massage related or what you do in your community. If you're volunteering your time, you should be honored. And I think it was a couple of presidents ago that started the program. It's still going on. This is an award from the president. Darcy.
It's been an emotional week for me. Thank you. When we started talking about this, I told him no, that we weren't going to do this because this isn't why I volunteer. I've been volunteering for the last 19 years with an organization, Families in Crisis. I have a phone that's on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm currently serving them as their alternate delegate for the state of Alabama and Northwest Florida. Since I met Mike and Cindy in December of 2005, and this whole world was opened up to me, as a massage therapist in Pensacola, I volunteer for the Council on Aging, doing massages for the employees and their volunteers. I am currently employed by Massage Envy in Pensacola. And I love what they do for the American Cancer Society. And last year they donated $600,000. I just want to say thank you.
Achievement Award. He's one of my very best friends and yours, and it's Joe Ferguson. Joe has been everybody stand and give Joe a big hand. Don't have to stand anyway. Joe's been a massage therapist for 45 years. Just think, I didn't even get started in massage till I was 45. Squeeze a bit that before you get that shot.
Well, I will be short and sweet. Like Vivian said, I've been around and started in massage 45 years ago with my partner and wife, Patricia Donahue. Very romantic. We met in massage school. So any of you folks who meet in massage school, beware. You'll be in the same spot 45 years from now. But it's been a great run. I went on the avenue of corporate massage, and I had a very, very nice career because from starting out, when I did, we still had we only had the title of masseurs and masseuses at that time. And I have seen the massage profession grow. There was one textbook when we were in school, and that was Beard's book. And I look today and see how many books are available for massage therapists. how much training is available for massage therapists and the diversification of massage therapists. I kind of wish I could be around, and don't worry, Pat, for the next 45 years to see what is going to happen to massage therapy and massage therapists. I think the future, education-wise and knowledge-wise and intuitively, and our intentional touch and the basics of massage, I think is only going to grow and spread. Thank you very much, and I appreciate everybody being here.
The Auntie Margaret Humanitarian Award receiving for Nina McIntosh will be Laura Allen, who will be accompanied by Karen Riefinger, and Gloria Capola, students and teachers of Lomi Lomi.
Nina McIntosh is a dear friend of mine. She cannot be here tonight because she's ill, and she's sorry to miss this occasion. And when I told her that she was going to receive this award, she said, "Well, I don't think I'm any kind of a humanitarian." But she is a humanitarian. Nina had a career as a raffle for more than 30 years. And before she started doing that, she was a psychiatric social worker. And she said that what really struck her in the psychiatric hospital was that the staff members were told not to touch people. And she thought that was terrible, and she thought that just giving people positive touch was something that could make a big difference in their healing and in their lives. So she broke the rules and she did touch people. And then she decided to go to school and do structural integration. Nina is the author of The Educated Heart, which is the first ethics book that was ever written for massage therapists. It's been through numerous printings. It's now in its 3rd edition, and it has been a blessing to a lot of massage therapists, and Nina has been a blessing to a lot of massage therapists. I will be very happy to deliver this award to her, and thank you very much.
I think it's always a deeply sad thing when someone leaves this earth that people have been close to, and so we're going to bring someone up to give away the annual Charlotte Hooten Memorial Scholarship Award, and to choose the winning name, we have with us Charlotte's husband and the big world massage fan, retired Colonel Hooten.
Thank you. I have to say a couple of things. My wife is a massage therapist. I'm not. I'm an old retired Air Force pilot. She came to massage. She came. She came to massage therapy late at night. We had both retired a couple of times already, and she went to school in massage therapy. She was a nurse. Her original thoughts were to be good to people and to help people. That's why she became a nurse. Then she became a massage therapist, and she really found her niche. She loved it. She was really good. She just thirsted for knowledge. We met up at the festival in the Panama City Festival, so we went to that. I supported her in her career the way she supported my 30-year military career. So I worked with her through school, and I helped out every way I could. So we ended up in Panama City at the festival. First time we met a lot of really neat people here, and the first time we met Mike and Cindy. And she just absolutely loved it. She went to all the classes. She came to James's class with a book full of notes. And she went up and registered for the next year before we left. So we showed up at New Braunfels, Texas, and we did the festival there. And she became more and more aware of the beauty and the value of this festival. And she got more and more into it. And she understood why it was so good for massage therapy and why it was good for her and her aim in life and the things that she wanted to do. She at least doubled her CEUs every year with all of them. She went to every workshop known to man. And before we left New Braunfels, she signed us up to come to this one. But unfortunately, on the 14th of July, she died of breast cancer, which recurred. And a marvelous thing happened not too long after that. I sent a note to Mike and Cindy to tell them that she had died. And about a week later, I got a little short email back from Cindy, and she expressed her condolences. But she says, Mike and I are going to establish a memorial scholarship in Charlotte's name, and you will be able to draw the name at the next convention, at the next festival. Well, that thing, their perception and their feeling did two things that day. It brought me out of a really deep, dark, nasty, ugly place where I was, because my wife of 42 years had just died 2 weeks before. But the other thing it did, it set up something really good for somebody, this scholarship, in her name. That would make her very, very happy. She didn't want her name on anything. She didn't care about that. She just wanted to do things that were good for people, and this will be good for people. So I could not be happier to be here to do this. So thank you, thank you. Throw my hand in the jar.
Okay. Big one.
Okay. I got him right over. Okay. I can't. Yeah, I can.
Want me to hold that for you over here?
Victoria Beals. Did I get it right? I can't see it too well without my glasses. Victoria Beals. I don't know. You don't have to be present to win, but Charlotte would be really, really pleased. I'd love to give Victoria a big old hug, because that would make my wife happy wherever she is, and I'm sure it'd make Victoria happy to have the scholarship.
Happy too, right?
And me happy. I'm happy. So thank you. Next year I'll have to let you know.
And the next one, the next award goes to the Institution of the Year, and one of my best friends, Linda Sully Wolf, will be here to pick up the award for BioFreeze. Nobody can do it better than her.
Thank you, Vivian. On behalf of Covering South, I'm very grateful to be here. Our CEO, President Marshall Donaghy, sends his warm regards. BioFreeze got started about 18 years ago, and our founders were Perry Eisenberg and Chris and Craig Cox. So again, we're just going to keep up what we're doing and support the massage industry. And thank you, Michael, for this opportunity. Thanks.
The overall points winner and runner-up is Donald Wheeler with 15,600 points and Nancy Fulton with 10,500 points. Are they here? Come on down, as Monty Hall used to say.
Let me explain the points a little bit. If you register here, you get more points. If you bring a friend, you get more points. You buy shirts, you get more points. Okay? This means that these folks get to come for free next year. Now what he did was he brought a bunch of his friends. And here's what I'm going to do. Next year, every one of you that are listening to me right now can come free. Every therapist can come free. There was a thing called a six-pack that I had where you could bring 5 friends and then come free. Well, I changed that around. Next year, if you bring 3 friends, is this okay, Pat? 3 friends, and you get to come free. All right? 3 friends, that's all you need. Talk them into coming, you get yours free. And here come our points winners.
I've only been a massage therapist for 7 years, but I've taken just about everything under the sun. This is a very special place, and very special people are here. I haven't had such an education of such excellence before I met all of you. Thank you very much.
And this is my first World Conference, and I sure have enjoyed it so far. A very good group of people, and been fooling around with the massage industry for a few years, started in '83, I think it was, something like that. So, but I've never seen anything quite like this as far as the industry goes, and I hope it keeps growing. Thank you.
Our next award is going to be for the School and Teacher of the Year. And I think this might be my last time up here, so I just want to say a few words. If you look at somebody of their heart, knowing Mike and Cindy has been an incredible blessing. Being in this profession, I know a number of you mentioned God, but life, to get to know you, I think of all of you as family. And that's the reason I go back to these state and national conventions year after year after year. So thanks, and God bless you for the opportunity to share for the Cortiva Chicago School of Massage and Bob King Teacher of the Year. Accepting that award is Francis Salvato. Again, give my blessings to Bob. He's an incredible man.
How many of you had the opportunity to work with Bob King, take a class with Bob King? Okay. He's so humble, he didn't even tell me he won the Teacher of the Year award. If I'd known, I would have pressured him into writing a good long speech for you because he's funny and just wonderful teacher. So who am I? I'm Frances Lovato. My relationship with Cortiva Institute Chicago began 16 years ago, last week. First, I was director of clinics and a professional therapist, and then became an instructor in anatomy and technique. And then I had the great pleasure to travel around the country with Bob in his myofascial certification program. My relationship with Cortiva Institute Chicago began when the school was called the Chicago School of Massage Therapy, and Bob King and Jim Hackett were co-owners. I was the director of education when the school became Cortiva Institute Chicago, and now I'm thrilled to be a senior faculty member and to represent the school this evening. On behalf of Paul Meyer, campus president, Bob King, founder, and the 100 faculty and staff members that comprise the Cortiva Institute Chicago, I would like to thank the World Massage Festival and Mike Hinkle for the award of Massage Therapy School of 2010. Cortiva Institute Chicago has a rich history and growth since it was founded in 1981 on the north side of Chicago. It is now expanded to 3 locations in the Chicago Loop, Crystal Lake, and Woodridge, Illinois. The school now has over 5,000 graduates employed throughout the United States who are leaders in this industry. Cortiva Institute Chicago now offers a 750-hour, 56-quarter credit hour program accredited by CompTIA. Our mission is to provide innovative and practical wellness and health education. Cortiva Institute is dedicated to providing our students with opportunities to challenge themselves, to learn and grow academically, personally, and professionally. Again, on behalf of Cortiva Institute Chicago, I thank the World Massage Festival and Mike Hinkle for this honor.
The next award winners are our MCs tonight. They don't know anything about this. For Vivian Madison Mahoney for all your governmental relations work, Judy for your years of outstanding service, and James for your meritorious efforts. Thank all 3 of you for what you have done for the profession. Please join me in welcoming the sponsor, who is about to feed all of y'all, who sponsored the reception, from Massage Envy, C.G. Funk. Okay. Next in line, I think Angie Patrick had to leave as well, and I wanted to make sure that everybody understood her award. It's a special award. Everybody knows Angie, right? Who doesn't know Angie? Raise your hand. Okay. She is getting a new award. I started a lot of new awards tonight. And the one that I have for Angie Patrick is called the Founders Award. And that's what she won this evening. Next, I have to give 2 awards that one of them is new and one's old. Last year, I gave this one away to the Association of the Year. And for the 2nd year in a row, AD&P, Les Sweeney.
Be able to drink it, so I can stand the cup.
Talking river bourbon in there.
Amen, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Not this time. All right. Everybody. Switch in together a little bit, okay? All right. When everybody say expect more and wave on 3 so I can take this picture, okay? I'm going to tell everybody back home that we weren't just misbehaving, that we got something here. 1, 2, 3. Expect more! All right. Your hair was messed up. Can we do Oh, I was gonna. This microphone isn't working very well. No, that was it. I just wanted to say thank you very much. A, for all of you for your patience. B, for those of you who have been members of the organization in the past or are now. Thank you. We have 72,300 bosses that we work for. There's 42 of us in Golden, Colorado, come in every day trying to figure out ways that we can make life easier and better for massage and body workers. And we appreciate this recognition. But the best recognition we get is that you showed your support to us. And in exchange, we're going to keep doing that for you. Thanks.
And for our last award this evening, this is a brand new one. This is the Massage Therapy Media Award, and it is presented to Massage Today for keeping the industry informed.
I'm Bud McLeod, I'm the editor-in-chief of MPA Media, and I oversee Massage Today. I'll keep this very short. I just wanted to mention one thing that I saw in my fairly short tenure there that I think really kind of speaks to what I've heard tonight, from the beginning, opening keynote to Les's comments at the end. We had a situation in California where a law was proposed that would have severely impacted the massage profession. So we began looking into it and did our normal reporting thing. But what I wanted to tell you about was an idea that came from our publisher, Don Peterson, to get the community directly involved. And so we put an email page up that allowed people to go in and comment directly and reach the state assembly people who were looking at this law at that time. It went up, and within an hour we had 500 emails that we know delivered to these 19 assembly people. Within 2 hours we had 1,500. By the end of, within 48 hours, we're over 3,000. I bring this up because it was that action, you people in this room, your colleagues, who stepped forward to make something happen, that made it happen. It changed everything. It wasn't us, it wasn't the politicians, it was people like you in this room. So you can change anything, you can make anything happen if you believe in it. Our job is simply to bring the information forward, and we'll continue to do that, and we'll continue to watch for those things that are threats, for those things that are enhancements, for the research that improves the profession, for the research that isn't very good for the profession. And we'll continue to carry the great voices. Many of you are in the room tonight. I can't acknowledge everyone, but I do want to mention Judy Calvert here, who's come on with us and is providing just a wonderful series of the history of massage. I do encourage you to take a look at that. You can look at it online in another week or two. Mike, thank you. Thank you all. Long night. I appreciate it.
So before we begin the ceremonial part, I'll give you a little bit of instruction, a little history and information about who we are. My name is Skamedo Pajita Winan. For you, you can just say Jenny Ray. That means White Bear Medicine Woman. And this is Janelle Lackman. She's a medicine woman. Her name is Tuka Sukawata. Beto.
Wait on. It's got a long name. It's Blue Horse Medicine Woman. And I'm from the Saukee Dakota Sioux Nation. My lineage is down from Low Dog and through the Thompson family. My mom is Irish, so I'm a mixed blood. And I don't know what your traditional lineage is. Talk into my neck.
I don't know. My great-great-grandmother was Cherokee, then one of my grandmothers was Choctaw, and the other part of my father's family was from Ireland, and my mother's family is from Denmark. So I'm a mixed.
We've both been walking the Red Road for a long time. I started when I was born because I didn't have much choice. My father was a well-known medicine man in the tribe and passed down the traditions in the family. And I was raised part of the time on Pine Ridge, South Dakota, and we escaped the reservation when I was about 12. So I was able to get out and do something different with my life and just stay home and drink myself to death like most of my cousins do. So unfortunately for you, you have a real mixed blood person here, but I love my traditions and I'm really happy to share them with you. So we ask that anyone who wants to participate feel free to step into the circle and to be part of it, and we'll allow you to participate in the ceremony. We'll offer the smudge ceremony and the pipe ceremony. If you're uncomfortable with any of that, if it doesn't quite fit with your spiritual practice in any way, you're welcome to witness. We're just really comfortable with you just watching what happens. We don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable. When the pipe comes around, if you are uncomfortable about the tobacco and you don't want to draw from the pipe, you're welcome to pass it on without actually bringing it to your mouth. It's better to not offend the pipe by trying to fake it. And it's just, it's best just to pass it on. I will serve the pipe to you, so I will walk around and keep it burning for you and help and assist to keep it going so you don't have to worry about it. And we'll help you through each step of the way, and we'll explain what we're doing so you understand what it is you're witnessing. These are very ancient ceremonies that have been done for thousands and thousands of years. The way we came into the massage industry is through the Stone Nation. First, we came to the massage industry to shut it down because some little white girl in Arizona was doing our medicine. Then we found out she had a vision. I called the tribal council and said, she had a vision. Now what do I do? And we don't get to argue with who gets the visions. So we said, well, she's selling stones. That should be wrong. So I went to prove that wrong. Expected to see screeching machines cutting all that marble and shaping those stones, and I knew I could nail her there. So I got in and it smelled like rain on dirt. All the little hum of the dynamic blades cutting the marble. But, that's not too bad, I guess. And then I got to thinking we make arrowheads, and we make grinding stones, and we make spear points, and we make jewelry, and so obviously I didn't have it. Absolutely nothing. And through the graciousness of Mary, even though I came here very rude and very obnoxious and prepared to do what it would take to shut down Mary Nelson at Blowstone Therapy, this is back when she first started, she invited me to travel the world with her. And so now I've been on 17 continents. I'm traveling all the time, and it allows us to carry our traditions around the world. And those doors would never have opened if she hadn't opened that door. So we are very grateful for her bringing us to your industry so that we can share our medicine ways. So we hope that at some point that we can share some of this portion of our ceremonial medicine ways with people who are not inclined to do stones. So this is a good opportunity. So we thank Cindy and Mike for asking us to come and do this. It's our pleasure to serve you. So the first thing we're going to do is the smudge ceremony. So let's have everyone together in a circle that wants to participate. done, we're not finished, we're not ended, we are complete. We have completed an amazing journey this few days we've had together here, and all the magic that Cindy and Mike pulled together for us, and all the hard-working hands that came to support them and help them. And thank you very, very much for allowing us to share ceremony with you. It lets our tradition stay alive. So I thank you for that. Now go home and get some rest.